Peace and light. Peace and light. If you all can hear me and see me, put a number 9 in the chat. If you can hear me and see me well, put a number 9 in the chat. If you can hear me and see me well, put a number 9 in the chat, please. So I see people in the chat. I see people on. So either you're a troll. Okay, because if you're my people, then you know to put a number 9 in the chat. All right. Hi, BB. I had a wonderful day at Unonio Beach today where I saw a wedding taking place. The young lady was very pretty, but the groom seemed 15 to 20 years older than she. Yeah, that's not shocking. It's not shocking at all. It's normal there in Tanzania with the age difference. So but that's beautiful. Yes. I remember we saw a wedding our very first time on the continent, which was Tanzania, our first trip to Tanzania. And we were in the Dar area, Kigamboni. We were over on the Kigamboni side and we saw a beautiful wedding taking place. So, that's wonderful. Yes, Unonio Beach is beautiful. The area is it's so nice and relaxing and calm, and it's just a perfect little beach, little getaway. So I loved spending time over there. Um, yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. So I wanted to share with you all. Some of the beautiful creations that I got while I was in Amexa or Mako our last time around. So this is one of the pieces that I want to share. It's kind of like it's a tennis bracelet, um, and it has Swarovski crystals. I hope you guys can like see it well. And this is so a lot of times when you see what appears to be silver in Mexico. I know they like to use alpaca, but this is actually stainless steel. But a lot of times they use alpaca. But this is like a tennis bracelet, and again, it's Swarovski. It's crystals, and it's just beautiful. I think it's very beautiful. So the only thing is the clamp. It's it's not tight enough, like, so that's the only thing I don't like, because it comes down a lot, as you can see. So like throughout the day as I'm moving, when I wear it, I'm always having to like push it back up. But I can get them to fix it, so when I go the next time I can get them to change the clamp out, and that's what I plan to do. But I just love this beautiful piece here. So yeah. um yeah, so that's the tennis bracelet. I was at the Rastaland restaurant just chilling. My girlfriend got sick and didn't come. Yes, we love Rastaland. It's such a vibe. It is such a vibe. Yes, go ahead, sis. Have your experiences in Tanzania. I love it. You are doing it, BB. I'm so proud of you. I really am. With your moving around, by yourself. So that's the life. I love it. I love it. Um, so the next piece is that I want to share is these beautiful handmade necklaces. Okay. And they have these beautiful patterns and colors. So here you see it's like an emerald green, and then the pink, it's like a diamond shape. So I hope you guys can like see it well. But so beautiful. So beautiful. And this, I mean, this seems like it's going to last for a very long time. It's very tightly woven, but very well made. It still has some flexibility to it. So this is one. And then I loved it so much that I had to get the other one. And these are the colors of mango. So this one I love because gold is my favorite color. So I love this one. So yeah, you guys can see here. I love this piece. So yeah. And then I got this beautiful beaded bag, pocketbook. Beautiful beaded bag from there. Beautiful gold beads and green and white and burgundy and blues infused in there, inside of the gold. So I got this. You can see the back as well. Let me see. Let me see. Beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful work. Yeah. So I got that. You can see. And lastly, it got this beautiful, beautiful bag here, a purse. And it's like, as you can see, the gold chain here, and then it's like a mosaic. This is so gorgeous. It's very sturdy. See, yeah. And it opens like this. It has a really tight clamp on it, and it's like suede inside, or I don't know if it's quite suede, but it's kind of Swedish material. And you see the big clamp here, and it's tight and on here. So, and then you just close it like that. But look at this. It's absolutely gorgeous, you guys. So beautiful. Um, Let me see if I can kind of put it on a bit. This isn't my regular camera, this is my computer, but let me see if I can get it down so you guys can like see. So yeah, so you can wear it like this, okay, across. Like I said, I love it. Um, So yeah, I mean, these are the pieces that I got from Mexico, Amexa, and I'm just so in like with them. And I am excited for our trip back so that I can pick up some more goodies. I mean, the craftsmanship in all of these pieces is absolutely impeccable. The creativity, the vision, the patterns, the bead work, it's all like impeccably done. And I am just so pleased with these yummy gifts that I was able to get for myself. So I just wanted to share them with you so that the next time that you are in Mexico, that you can go and support the local, the local people because they put a lot of hard work into making these pieces. They put a lot of hard work into it. You can tell by the detail. You can tell by the quality. And so I love to go and support them, but it's a mutually beneficial like exchange because, like I said, I just love the work, and I love the colors and the patterns and just all of it. It just really gives me good vibes. So yeah, so I'll show the pieces one more time. So here's like the mosaic type purse that I got. You can hold it up close so you can see like the real craftsmanship here. It's beautiful. I love it. And then again, a little neck here, the emerald green and the pink. And this is my favorite. I love gold. The colors here are absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then my beaded bag, which I love. And this is just a small little lightweight bag, beautiful though, with the gold and all of the colors. And you just wear it across yourself or, just off on the shoulder without having like a big pocketbook that I know I am accustomed, to wearing. And I've noticed like when I do wear my larger bags, it only encourages me to put more stuff in it. And I think that's the reason why, a lot of us have issues with our shoulders and our back because we don't realize that all of this baggage, that we're carrying in these big bags is really weighing down, and it's affecting our shoulders and our back. And so we have to be cognizant of that. So when I wear a smaller bag, I mean, there's stuff in here, but you can't put as much as you normally would be able to, which is really good. It's more healthier for your shoulders and your back. So while being so cute and fashionable. So yes, that's it. That is my overhaul, my gift overhaul to myself of crafts and creations that I got while I was in Mexico. So let me see. I love handcrafted jewelry. I make some myself. Oh, that's wonderful. Let me know, like, maybe if you have a website or something, I definitely will support you. So please send me an email or drop it in the comment section and let me know if you have a website where I can look at your things and support. Absolutely. Oh, you can send that green one to me. It's so beautiful, isn't isn't it? This is so beautiful. I love emerald green. Like for me, especially with my tone, like I love deep colors. Like they have to really speak to me. I don't do pastel. Like rarely do I do pastel. I tend to stay away from them. They don't I don't get any type of like like energetic pull, like, or feeling, when I see pastels, it doesn't really move me. It doesn't. But when I see deep colors like emerald green, coupled with something like this beautiful pink, it just pops and it immediately I'm drawn to it. The same here. I love gold. No, I don't have a whole lot of gold chains and all of that, but gold is my favorite. In my home design, I definitely will have gold. Absolutely. And all of my logos that I've done for my businesses, like they've been gold. They've all been gold. They've had gold inside of that, like gold accents or um, heavily, heavy influence of gold infused in there. I just love it. So this one, I mean, it's just gorgeous, and I just love it so much. So yeah, deep colors like your aquas. Oh my gosh, the deep grapey, like real grapey, like purples. I love the neon colors. Love, love, love. So yes. Oh no, website. I just do it for fun. Okay. Well, that's good. At least you're practicing, your talents. You're putting your talents to practice. And that's a lot, that also contributes to our health as well, our overall health, and it can create dis-ease within us when we are not um, when we're not involved in our our talents, when we're not using our talents. It's kind of like really a slap in the face, to the creator, because you are also create co-creators. And so when you have these gifts and you have these talents and you don't use them, it's kind of like a slap in the face, to the creator who gave you those gifts. And so it's so wonderful to see that you are using some of your gifts. It's something that I actually have to really get consistent with my writing. I love to write, and I used to write all the time. But I have not been doing it, consistently, because I have so many other things on my plate. And I could just feel this it's like this breach within me. It's kind of like you need to get back to practicing, this gift, this talent, that you have, and sharing it with others. So it's beautiful to see that you are doing that, BBM. But that is it, you all. Oh, the live that I did yesterday, I know I did two, but the one about that's titled, your children are not your 401k. The reason why I put that on private is because um, I after I uploaded the live, my inner self was like, don't show your packaging. So I know I flashed my packaging. It's just so many people who are copycatting, who again can't go within themselves and pull out original ideas from within themselves. And I want to protect, my intellectual property. I want to, protect my design, my logo, everything, my company. And so it's just not the time for me to reveal it to anyone. So that's why I put it on private. Once I edit that out, then I'll go ahead and re-upload that video, or that live. Really, really important. And so I will make sure that I re-upload that. So that is it. Let me know what you guys want to see more of. I'm working on my website. I actually am going to pay someone to do it for me, because I don't have the time. I don't. So that person will be able to get it up and running a lot faster, than me, especially when it comes to the coding in. I do plan on taking a coding class, but I cannot add that to my plate right now. But yeah, I'm going to hire someone to do my website for me to pick up where I left off. They'll be able to get it up and running a lot faster than myself. So that is it. I will be doing more, just kind of showing you guys around. I know you always see me um, probably inside. And that is because, again, I have so much on my plate. You just don't know. And so I spend a lot of time, inside, or I travel to other places, but I'm inside, or I don't show much of when I'm out and about. And so if you would like to see more of that, just drop a comment and let me know. And I'll try to do a lot more content of me being out, and about, so that you guys can really see the land, and really see my day-to-day life, and how to do certain things, how we get around, and where things are, and things of that nature. Of course, you can always ask me if you're coming, but if you would like to see more content with me out and about, and getting things done, just drop a comment and let me know, and I will try my very best to incorporate that. But yeah, we're really excited. We have to go back out soon, and get our residency for a couple of places. That's been on my list. And so last time when I went home, I was not able to do it because of just so much drama and just the whole weight of things. Just the energy that I was feeling, family wise, just in the environment, just all of that. And I got to a point where it's just like, I got to get out of here. This heavy energy is just too much. But now that we have, these appointments that we have to keep, we'll be on our way out so that we can solidify our residency. And these places, I will reveal them once everything is done and completed. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'll be out to parties some more as soon as you hang up. I know that's right. Okay. I love it. I like to see you shopping and showing the cost of things in restaurants, right? And I suspected that. Thank you, BB. I will try my very, very best. I am an introvert. I really am. And so I don't do a lot of those kinds of videos because of that. I truly am like an introvert. I am mostly to myself. And so when I'm out and I'm with my son, or, I'm just out and about, I'm truly in my own little world. And I like to enjoy the moment. And I feel like sometimes people over vlog. It's like people are sitting down eating and you're watching them like eat their whole entire meal. Like you're not that you're not gonna get from me. Like if I'm sitting down and I'm having a meal, I want to enjoy it. Like I may take a quick flash of what I have and give prices or whatever, but I'm not gonna have the camera on the whole time while I'm trying to enjoy my meal. So yeah. So I will try my very best to incorporate more videos with me out and about. As far as the prices for the things, the only one I remember is this, and this was 75 USD. And I got this in the airport in Puerto Vallarta. Okay. And then this one I got from the mall. And I can't remember which mall was it, Josiah? Yeah, in Puerto Vallarta. Galleria. So I got this from Galleria Mall. And it's a store where I got all of these things. I got the necklace, I got the bag, and I got this from this. It's a store within Galleria Mall, and they showcase local crafts. It has so many yummy goodies inside of it. So, but these were really inexpensive. I can't remember how much, but they were so inexpensive. They really were. And so was this, surprisingly, really inexpensive. So, and even this one, it wasn't that expensive. I think it was about maybe 30 USD, I think. So, yeah, I'll do better. I'll do better in the future of like getting the prices for things. But yeah, so that is it. I will try my very best to incorporate it. Thank you all so much. Um, I am an introvert also, but once in a while, I like to hang out with fun people. True, and me too. Me too. But I'm really selective about the people that I hang out with. I just am. Just I've always been that way, but especially like when I was in Tanzania, I too tried to come out. Like I did, not tried. I did come out of my like introvert kind of world, and it just it reinforced some of the reasons why I am so private and so to myself. And so yeah, like I opened up to people, was very welcoming and helpful and supportive of people, and people have some issues, and I'm one to like to work on myself. And I do a lot of introspection. I am no way perfect, but it's very important for me to really reevaluate, certain things in my life, or to channel in on some issues that I may see like within myself, and really do the work to fix them. And what I've come to know is that a lot of people do not do that. They don't do a lot of self work. They're out here, they're broken, they have multiple breaches within themselves that they have absolutely no plans on working on, no plans on even acknowledging. First of all, I mean, it's not even acknowledged, more so than worked on. It's not, if you can't work on something, you don't even acknowledge. So I've found that, I've gone to places with certain people, and they just turned like, and to me, it was a turn because it was different from what they presented to me. So it was like the representative left, and this like crazy person, who may be who they truly are, just like came out. And I've had my son with me through all these experiences, because sometimes I feel like I'm on an island by myself. I can really see deeply into things, and I can read in between the line, and I can read energy very, very well. And I'll ask my son, like, is it me? Because if it's me, then I need to do like an adjustment, And my son, like, no, mom, because he'll say it what it is. Like, if there have been times that he'll say, mom, no, that's not right. Like, that's not right. And then I'll even, I'll analyze it. And I'm like, okay, you have a point. I have no problem with that. But he's been with me. He's like, nah, mom, that she's crazy, or they're crazy. Like I have it's happened 3 times. Like when I was in Tanzania, so I tried to come out of my comfortable little safe world, introvert world, and experiences have just taught me to stay in my introvert world, really. And I've had like, during those times where I've had these bizarre interactions, and it's been with sisters, all women, women. And when I was having these experiences with these women, I got a message from 2 sisters, one that I had just met at the time, and she and I are still connected. And then it was another sister that I had just met, didn't know her, and she reiterated what the other sister told me, and I knew that was a message from the universe. And what the first sister told me was, you need to watch your energy. That is what I need to tell you. And I said, okay. And I just met her, So I was like, okay. She said, yeah, you watch your energy, meaning other people, protect your energy from other people. That is what I'm being told to tell you. Like, you need to protect your energy. So I said, Okay. Then I'm at a gathering at another diasporan's house, and it was a birthday celebration. And this other sister who I just met that night, and she said, you know, hey, can I tell you something? And I said, sure. And she's like, protect your energy. I need to tell you to protect your energy. And then there was an internal reaction that was so profound because I recalled when the other sister told me the exact same thing. And at the time, I was trying to put it all together. And then as it started to unfold, I started to have again these bizarre things had come to a head when I opened up to these women, and they just acted freaking crazy. Okay. So I was just like, no. So yeah, I'll party, have a good time, but I keep my distance. It takes a lot of observation. Um, and for me to kind of, I need to really see who you are and feel really like most of all, I need to feel you, you know. And if I get bad vibes, I stay away. I don't try to develop any type of relationship. So yeah, it's good to party and have a good time. It really truly is, and I'm so glad you're doing that. And I love to do that too. I love to dance. One day I'm going to do a live sharing the music that I grew up on, which is go-go. Go-go, it was created in DC. Okay. And so it is such a beautiful music. Like, to me, you have a lot of the percussion, the drums, you have the horns, you have the keys, you have the cowbells. I mean, the cowbell. I mean, you have the tambourines. Like, it's so much. They do R&B, they do rap, they do jazz. You had the Godfather of Go-Go, Chuck Brown. He did a lot of jazz pieces. Like, it's such a beautiful, beautiful music to me, and it reminds me a lot of like the African percussion and the drums, like, and that's really like what I get into. It's not so much of the words that they're saying. I listen to the instruments, and the instruments speak to me. So one day I'll do a live just sharing go-go with you all. I think that would be like really, really fun. So yeah, I grew up going to the Go-Go's. So we really get down, we really get into it. I know Fantasia, I love to see her. I know she's from North Carolina, but she loves Go-Go. Go-Go has made its way even into Atlanta. And so they have a lot of, they have a go-go band there in Atlanta. And just to see the people like loving our music is just so beautiful. So, so beautiful. So one day, like, I'll do a live and I'll like have you all listen to like the go-go if you haven't already listened to go-go. So yeah. Um, Let me see. Oh, my new girlfriend says I give too much tips, but I noticed people here don't tip at all, so I don't mind tipping. Oh, meaning, yeah, when you're going out to the restaurants, BB. Yes. Yes, if you're talking about, yeah, the tipping the waiters and waitresses when you're going out, I'm a big tipper, always a big tipper. I remember being in Tanzania, and I would give like 10,000 or over 10,000 shillings, and they're like, oh, asante, asante sana. Because they're not accustomed to, especially the locals, tipping them. So, and I think that's wrong. They're there. They're providing you with a service, and if they're giving you good service and they're tending to you while you're having your meal, then you should absolutely tip them. And we all know that they depend on this so very much, just like we do in our neck of the woods in North America. Um, we we depend on it too. I remember being a waitress. I was a waitress when I was a young teenage girl, and um, you depend on those because you don't get paid much. And so that is your payment, like that is your livelihood. And so to go and have a meal and have someone wait on you hand and foot, and then you leave, and they do it well, and then you leave and you don't tip them, as a sign of appreciation, that's pretty messed up. It's rude. It's not okay. So yeah, I know. I know. But and for them, that's a lot. You give 10,000, that's a lot. But I would always, it was either 10, at the lowest it was 10. Again, I've given some way more than that. Way more than that on many, many, many occasions. So yeah. And it's the same even too, even when I'm in Latin America, it's the same thing. I won't mention the tip when I got my nails done here in Costa Rica. I won't mention what I gave, but it's just my heart. If I feel it, then I just do it. I act on it. And the young lady didn't even know what I gave her because I like folded it up to where she couldn't see the denomination. So I was like, and then I quickly gave it to her because there's a lot, and I had to do that in Tanzania too, to be kind of like discreet, because there's a lot of jealousy and envy. And other coworkers will look and see like what you're being given, and then they get jealous and they get envious. They do. And it was this one sister when we were eating at she was a waitress for, what's the French restaurant, Josiah, in what? And what part is it? Gosh, why is it fleeting me? What's the part of the place where it's like where the affluent reside? Yeah. No. No. Wow, I can't believe I'm like the places I need, like it's fleeting me right now. But anyway, the name of the restaurant, what is it, Josiah? Yeah, Epidor. Epidor. Like, so this is a restaurant called Epidor. And we used to eat there, and there was a sister who worked there, and I kind of like took her under my wing. Um and because the other waiters and waitresses, they started to see, they were like paying attention, like they would try to look and see like what I was giving her. Um and they became jealous, and they stole her phone. They went into her things and stole her phone. Others would tell the person, other waitresses that were getting the tip, and oh, you should share with us, give us something, or they'll roll their eyes at that person. Like, I saw all this stuff, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, isn't that, isn't that deep, that serious? But it must have been to them. So I've had to do, be very discreet in when I'm giving a tip to the brothers and sisters there, because of the jealousy and because of the envy. And it was the same. It was kind of like I was feeling the same, some energy here when I was getting, my nails done. And I went after I was done getting my nails done, and the young lady rang me up, and she was a really young girl. She was probably like 20, 19, 20. Um, and the other ones were looking like, like, she had a customer, both of them had customers in front of them. So why are you looking over at the register? Like, I'm just like, so I, like, when I saw them not looking, I hurry up and I just gave it to her. And then she stuffed it in her pocket, right? So, and I knew when she got home and realized what I gave her, I just love that. I just hope it really warmed her heart. I really do. So thank you. Yes. And okay, so I'm going to share this last thing, because BB keeps bringing up things and it's making me think, right? So when I would see the sisters with these, I was like, oh my gosh, how are they wearing those nails? That is crazy. Now, some of them are like crazy. This is way too long for me. Let me just say that. This is way too long for me. I am going to get them cut down. But I see sisters with like these crazy long. I'm just like, what the heck? But when I first saw this trend, I was like, nah. I was like, oh, they look beautiful, but I don't know. I don't think. So when I got here to Costa Rica, I was like, I need something that's going to last long, because I had not worn anything over my nails for a good 6 months while I was in Tanzania. Like my last part of Tanzania, I was just getting my real nails cared for. Right. So then I got here and I just saw that they were still not as back to as strong as they should be. And I was busy. Like if I really had time to dedicate to them, I know I could get them back strong like they were. But I was just getting really busy. So I was like, okay, let me just go back and get like a hardener put over my nails. And I told the young lady, hey, I want something that's going to last a long time. And she was like, oh, I have something for you. And she showed me a picture, and I was like, that's those nails, right? That I was seeing the other sisters, or I'm like, I don't think so. She's like, no, no, no. Believe me, this is going to last you a long time. We don't have to do them so long. And then, so I was like, okay. She caught me in a good mood. I was like, go ahead, do your thing. So she did them, and they were like this neon green, right? And they were shorter than this, the first ones. They were shorter even than this, but they were shaped the same way. And I always get my nails shaped in a square. So this was like lately I've like I like this rounded shape. So I think I'll keep this for quite some time. But she did a phenomenal job, and I was like, I like these. And so yeah, lo and behold, now the shape is grown on me, but the length really is too long for me, so I will get them cut down. And the cost of nails here, they are pretty expensive. It's nowhere near like when I got my nails done in Mexico when I was in Mierda. Um, Now that sister like who did my nail, that lady is so talented. Like she could do any design. Like it was very professionally and neatly done. She did my nails in this beautiful gold design. It's in one of my videos. Bomb. Only 13 USD. 13. She has the bottom part of her home is a whole nail shop. She has all the colors, all the sparkles, all the glitter. Like she has it all. Very professional. And when she told me the price, I was like, what? I gave her way over, right? Because in the States, it's like what, 35 on up, right? For a full set. Like you're going to get a full set. So 13 USD, and she did way better than any of the Asian nail shops that I've gone to at home. So I tipped her up. I tipped her up, and she's honestly by far the best that I've had. And I've been getting my nails done since I was 15. I mean, her work is just impeccable. Now these in Costa Rica. Oh, and I had went and gotten my toes done because she said she didn't do pedicures. So I thought, okay, I better go get my toes done prior to going to her. This is in again Mierda. So I go to this place that another sister went to, another vlogger went to, and I had them do my toes. And I knew they were overcharging me. You could feel it, and just by the price itself. And so I'm like, I went on ahead and paid. And while the lady was doing my nails, she was like, your feet, you want me to do? I said, I thought you said you didn't do them. She's like, oh no, I don't do pedicures, but I can do the design. I'm like, oh shucks. Like I've already got them to do them. She's like, how much they charge you? Right. And I told her, and she was like, I said, I know they overcharged me, didn't they? She said, yeah, sí, mucho. So, anybody who is being honest as it relates to pricing, I'm definitely going to continue to go to them. Like I will just continue to go to them because it means so much to me when you're honest about your pricing and you honestly price me correctly. So here in Costa Rica, when I got the first quote, because my nails were jacked up because I hadn't had them done since I was in Mexico. No, not true. I hadn't had them done since I left Texas when we were in Texas, and I had them in all these beautiful colors or whatever. And the ironic thing was when I went to Texas to visit, and I got my nails done, I saw something that I had not seen in the Asian nail shop, and that was a sister. They're starting to hire melanated people in their establishments. It's about daggone time. Like, it was so refreshing to see it. But here in Costa Rica, when I got the first quote, it was inside of the mall in Escazú Multiplaza. This young lady's talking about 50 USD because it's 48, it's 50. And then if I wanted my toes done, it was more than that. It was like over 50. And I'm just like, that's more than I pay in the US. And at some places it's equal to, but like the last time that I went, which was in Texas, and I got a full set, it was 35. So you're charging me more than the US price. I'm like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying that. So it took me a while. One thing about me, I'll go around and I'll do my research. I'm going on IG, putting in search terms and all this stuff to try to find someone to do my nails, right? To get a good price. This place here, they charged me. So what's 27, Josiah? 1,000 in meal. So they charged me 27 mil to get these done. Huh? 40, which is 40 USD. Okay, so it was 27,000 cologne. So it's 40 USD. Now, the only reason why it was 40 USD is because they took my full set off that I had. So they took all of them off, and then they put a whole new one on. So if I didn't need to have all the old ones taken off, they would have, it would have been less than that. So it probably would have been a good, I don't know, maybe 25, something like that. So that's the cost. I went to another woman in her house, and she did the other set prior to this. Because the one in the mall, they didn't have any appointment time spaces, and the house was not clean. There were ants everywhere, and then I felt a little infection coming on because she had put the nail too deep into my cuticle. And so I had to go home and treat it with coconut oil, and it healed it. Like, the coconut oil stopped the infection. So yeah, I got to be really careful. That was another thing that was like an issue. Like, I had to teach them like about how to service me and do my nails in Tanzania. I had a guy in Arusha, and it's a lot of guys who do like the beauty care, in Tanzania. Like, I showed, how the brothers were braiding my hair, and they did a phenomenal job. And there was the brothers, they would always do my nails. It was always men who would do my nails. And so, I just saw like the unhealthy practices, like not washing out the basin, and so I would tell them, hey, you need to sanitize the basin, like get some boiling water, get some soap, scrub it, rinse it out with boiling water, and then fill it up with, water before you think I'm going to put my feet in them. Like, I'm not going to do that. The tools that they use for the nails, I would always tell them, look, you need to sanitize these before you begin to do my nails. Like, these are the things. And I even gave him money to go and get these things. I said, because when you're dealing with this diaspora, this is what we expect. This is a standard. It's the same thing how, in the Asian salons, and you see them doing things like not cleaning out the basin after the other person. They quickly just rinsing it out. No, you need to clean this. Please clean this. Like, you got somebody else's toe jam and you think a quick little rinse is going to do it. No, but again, and it could be a cultural difference, obviously. And so, you need to clean and wash this. And then we were instrumental in having the health department established that you have to have that little plastic cover. So now, like if you go home, you'll see that they have like the blue plastic coverings like inside of the basin now. Yeah. So, that's us. That's how we are. Like to be clean. And so I gave him money to make sure that he could get the supplies that he needed so that, when he's dealing with, and it should be for everybody, not just for us. It was just teaching him that this is a standard that you need to continue, like you need to continue in this standard, because it's about cleanliness. It prohibits infections, and infections can make people very sick, or it can even lead to amputation. So these are the practices that you need to start to implement on a regular basis. So yeah, that's great. There were so few Black owned back home. I just do them myself. Oh, wow. Now, see me? No. I just do them myself. In Chicago, they charge 50 for what? Starting off as a full set, $55 to do just your fingernails. Dang. That's really expensive for just a full set. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting my nails done. I see why you learned to do your own nails. It's not something that I do very well. Like when I was in Tanzania and I got, that the UV light thing where, you put when you're putting the gel polish on, I went and bought one. It was like 200,000 shillings, right? So I went and bought one because I'm like, I'm doing my own stuff. I was motivated, right? And these were like my nail, like I had no covering. Again, this is when I was trying to heal my nails. I went and got nail hardener, like all these things, a whole thing, right? And I don't know. I think I missed the part because the gel, they would look so pretty, like the color after it was done. It looked really pretty, but then it would start peeling. And I'm like, well, it doesn't do this when I go to the salon. Then I realized like I missed this step. Like there's some sort of coating or base that I was supposed to put on so that like it really adheres to my nail. Anyway, so yeah, so BB and everybody else, that is it. Until next time, you all be good. I will do the video about how to travel. It is something that we all can do. I have not forgotten. As soon as my websites are up, it's let's go. Let's go. I've put so much money and hard work into my businesses, so I cannot wait to reveal them and share them with you all. So until next time, you all be good. All right. All right.